Special day. Ladies, it is my 25th birthday. I cannot believe it. I'm so excited to be with you on my birthday. I really wanted to do an inner work activation and just inner work chit chat, say hi to you, celebrate with you. Thank you so much for spending today with me. I cannot believe it. Guys, I am officially in Singapore. This feels like a dream. Maybe I'll show you guys my view right now. It is beautiful outside. I just got into Singapore from Dubai yesterday. Singapore has been my dream city to explore since I have been maybe 18, 19 years old. And I can't believe that I am here. So I'm so grateful. Yes, I am vlogging, so you will see this whole trip. I am loving Singapore. It's honestly like a giant rainforest with a city, and it's very peaceful, it's very safe. So I'm just so happy. Hi ladies, welcome in. Hi Yasmin, hi Nikita. Hi ladies. I cannot believe that I am a quarter through life. It has been such a wonderful journey these past 24 years. I'm really excited to see what 25 will bring. As you ladies know, this is such an inner work shift for me because I used to be scared to say my age online. My Girls in My Business courses, you know this. And it was just such a limiting belief that I had as a coach that I couldn't share my age, that maybe I didn't have enough life experience yet. But it was actually you ladies and my students and clients who said, Alexis, start sharing your age. You have so much wisdom and experience and such uniqueness that we need to hear. And they were like, you are, what they call me is their big little sister, my student. So I love it. And thank you ladies for helping me work through that. But anyways, how are you ladies? What's going on? What do we want to chit chat about today? Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Also ladies, today is our annual birthday sale. I believe we have less than 48 hours left. Every single course, even the Levels Ahead bundle, is on sale. I rarely do sales, but I wanted to do something fun for my birthday. I see so many of you ladies have joined. I'm so excited to have you and just to see what course you begin with, what next step of your inner work you dive into. The courses are a lot deeper and more potent, more activating than YouTube. So I'm really excited for you. Thank you. Happy birthday, baby. We love you. Ladies, I love you so much. I'm so happy that I get to be with you on my birthday. Thank you, Anna. We love you and we are beyond grateful for your wisdom and pure heart sharing. Thank you so much. Ladies, I love you. You're gonna make me cry. What I was talking about earlier in my vlog was I was thinking about what is it that has created this life, because I never ever thought I would be in Singapore right now at age 25. So you ladies know my story. I used to work in a restaurant about 2.5 years ago. I've worked marketing jobs, I worked in a restaurant. I did not like my life at all. I was trying to just survive a couple years ago. And throughout that time and a few years before that, I started studying feminine energy, started studying inner work, started doing my own inner work. But at that time, feminine energy, to talk about it online, it was weird. Like I would talk about it with my friends, they were sick of it. So then when COVID hit, I decided to just start sharing about it on TikTok and sharing how much my relationships have changed, my confidence, my body, like my opportunities in life, the way that people treat you when you're in your feminine energy. It completely changes your reality. Like life gets easier. It does. I'm just going to be honest. Life gets easier. It gets better. Your interactions, your opportunities, they just come to you because you become so magnetic. And so I couldn't help but start to share this on TikTok. And so I did. And then ladies started asking, can you coach me? And I thought, you know what? Why not? I think I was 22. I think I was 23 at the time. And I started the Feminine Glow. And here we are 2 years later. It has turned into $1 million business, which I'm so grateful for. That's why we're here in Singapore. I wanted to celebrate that and also celebrate my birthday. And so many lives have been changed. First of all, you ladies here on YouTube, but also in the courses, the relationships, the marriages changed, the business has started, the bodies changed, the relationships, friendships, everything. I'm just so beyond proud and really honored that God gave me this position to lead this community. And I had said this to my girls in the Glow Print. It's my course to help you learn how to become a coach. I said, ladies, you are changing the world, and you mean so much to me because, oh, ladies, sorry, one second. Let's go see who's here. You can get a little view of the hotel. I promise I'll pick right back up off this story. You know, me and doorbells during live streams, I cannot. Okay.
Good afternoon,
Hi,
madam.
how are
I'm here
you?
to- fine, thank you. I'm here to deliver a complimentary birthday cake for you.
Oh, that's so
Compliments
sweet.
from the hotel. Happy birthday. Enjoy your cake.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I
I close the
appreciate
door for
it.
you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Have a good day.
Same to you. Dana.
Okay, guys, this is the one time I'm actually so happy I answered the door during a live stream. So they just brought me a cake. I'm staying at the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. I saw this hotel on Crazy Rich Asians. It's the hotel where it looks like there's a boat on top, and I knew, I'm like, I have to stay there. So I went all out for my birthday, just checked in, and now I have a cake. This is so cute. Okay, actually, let's see this cake. Let's see. Also, please, ladies, remind me, let me not forget that story that I was saying. Ah! Okay, this is so cute. It's times like this that I wish that I ate dairy. Guys, how perfectly timed is this live stream? Because I've been at this hotel for maybe the last hour and a half, and now they just brought a cake. That's so cute. Okay. Guys, how perfect is this? Oh, if anyone's in Singapore and wants a cake, please DM me. This is also my first birthday solo. So I was vlogging earlier and I was like, so I really wanted to do a solo trip to Singapore, and then I was like, wait, this is my first time being alone on my birthday. And I love it. I'm definitely more of an introvert, so I love alone time. And yeah, it just hit me. I'm like, wait, this is new. Crossing this off my list. And it is so hard sometimes living in Dubai, being away from family, being away from my friends, but it is so, so worth it. Like, what living abroad has taught me, it has changed my confidence. It's changed my creativity levels. Like, what I've been pouring into the courses. I had Divine and Aligned, my business course, Seductively Savage, which is now magnetically polarizing. I had, and even the Gold Vault, my money course, I had all of those courses done. But when I moved to Dubai, I messaged the ladies. I'm like, hey ladies, get ready for some bonus sessions because I'm seeing you again. So much new activations and just mindsets with money, especially living in Dubai. How I see money has changed, and I couldn't help but pour that into the Gold Vault course, share it with you ladies. My sensual energy, it has changed, it has leveled up. I wanted to add more to magnetically polarizing. So there is a sacrifice of not being near family and friends, but I also feel the return on investment is new experience, knowledge, education, and I'm just so, so grateful. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I was telling the ladies in the Glow Print that I love them so, so much because my dream is for every single woman on this planet to be empowered, to be connected to her feminine energy, to have her voice, to have boundaries, to be treated well, to attract healthy, romantic, beautiful relationships, to feel good in her body. That is my dream for every woman on this planet. I feel that I was born to protect and to defend and to empower women. And so I had this moment after the Greece retreat this year where I was talking with God and journaling and thinking, God, the retreats are like, they feel magical. That's how my girls describe them. They're like, you create this magical environment, Alexis. And I was thinking, but my max, I feel that I can only have 12 women max at the retreats. Otherwise, I don't get to know them individually and don't see that deep of activations. As you ladies know, the Hawaii retreat was 22 women. I loved it. I wouldn't change anything about it. But Hawaii compared to Dubai and Greece, where it was 10 and 12 women that came, oh, I get chills. It's such a more deep, intimate space. So I've learned with retreats, the less women, the better. I was thinking, how can I impact more women though? Like 12 women a few times a year, it's not enough for how many women are in this world. And then something hit me. God was telling me, Alexis, you don't have to be the one to coach and to teach all these women. Your students are going to be the ones to do it. And I started crying. I was like, oh my gosh, I never, like when I started this business, I never ever thought that this is how it would be. That you ladies are now creating videos and becoming teachers and coaches. And I'm just really, really proud of you. And even if you're not running a business, you showing up in the world, like, do you know how activating that is for other women and even for other men? So I'm just really proud of you. I'm really, really grateful for this community. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to say, we're at 200,000 subscribers. This is such a dream. I think about being in my apartment in Dubai and 200,000 women filling up my apartment. Like, we would need the whole building. So I'm just so beyond grateful for every single one of you. And I just love our community. I'm really happy and really excited to see what we continue to do, especially in this year. Okay, so I know I've been talking so much. I wanted to answer your questions and say hi. Let me see the chat. Oh, I don't know how to do this on my phone. So YouTube just updated the app and I cannot see the chat. Oh no. Okay, sorry ladies, I'm gonna get really close to you. You know what? Let me actually grab my laptop, then I can see all the chats better. So my grandpa lives in Thailand and I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be in Singapore for my birthday. Let me just go and see him in Thailand after. Thailand is 2 hours away from Singapore. So for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna go to Thailand. I've never been there before and I'm just so excited. I'm also, so my mom, her love language is quality time. So for her birthday this year, I am flying her out from the US to Thailand and we're gonna have a girls trip. We're gonna see my grandpa. So I'm really excited. I'll be here in Singapore for about 6 days total. Okay, let's see the chat. Has anyone joined the sale yet? I know some of you ladies messaged me on Instagram, Alexis, I just got the bundle. I'm so happy to have you. Okay, let's see. Also, what's so beautiful about Singapore is yesterday my taxi driver was telling me, he said that the government of Singapore has a plan to have Singapore be mostly nature, mostly trees. Like when you ladies see the vlog, it's literally a rainforest here. My skin feels so good. I'm so happy that I ended up wearing green. I'm like, okay, this is perfect. But they don't want it to be a city with greenery around it. They want it to be greenery with a city kind of on the side. So they're super, super sustainable here. Can you ladies believe this? I forgot all my swimsuits at home and I didn't realize till I landed yesterday. So I'm at the mall, I'm looking for swimsuits. And the woman there, she tells me, she goes, every swimsuit is made of plastic bottles and we clean up more plastic bottles when you buy a swimsuit. I'm like, okay, let's take 2 then. I love helping the planet, taking care of it. Everywhere is like that here. It's so sustainable. It's very clean. It's so beautiful. It's so refreshing. I said this to myself a few months ago. I said, I'm really craving to be in a rainforest. I think it's because I've been living in Dubai for 7-8 months now and it's all desert there. So my soul was like, we need some rain, we need some green. And I didn't expect Singapore to be like this. I only knew what I saw in the movie Crazy Rich Asians. Happy birthday, gorgeous. Truly as inspiration, spoiling us on your birthday. Hi, Nikki Marie. So good to have you here. Happy birthday. Love from Atlanta. Hi, Star. Ladies, it's so good to be with you. I don't know what time it is in the US, but it's 5 p.m. here in Singapore, so it's probably so early for my US girls. Happy birthday. Girl, happy birthday to you. Your birthday was 2 years ago, or 2 days ago. Oh, you changed my relationship with your course. Charlize, thank you so much. I am so happy to hear this, girl. Every time something in my life changes, I feel I make a course and I had this block when I was making Divine and Aligned last year. That was my business course. That was the #1 highest requested course I've ever had, how to start and create your own dream business. And so I thought to myself, well, I've only had this business for, I think, a year at the time. Am I qualified to create it? If I had not created it, there are so many women in that course who have told me I would not have my business. Thank you for creating it. What I want to share is if you have something on your heart, do it, and do not wait to get qualified. Do not wait till you have more experience. Don't wait till you have more time. If it's on your heart, there's a reason. And the reason is probably that someone else needs a result of you activating that thing. And so a lot of the times our mind keeps us so limited to keep us safe. And so there's so many things. Last year, I would say I ripped the Band-Aid off of safety because I just did what my heart did. Launched my first retreat, launched my business course, magnetically polarizing. I was so scared to teach that. It's my dark feminine energy course. But I just started following my heart, and it opened so many doors for my life, for your life. And I'm just really, really grateful. So I also want to say this too, that with inner work, especially if you're in this community, it's very easy to forget. It's very easy to forget the steps that you took to get where you are. If I had tried to teach Divine and Aligned now, it would not be the same course. That is personally my favorite course because the life-changing results that I see from my students, going from having a job they don't like to now running their own business, having their own business and leveling up their income ×4, ×5, ×6. I love seeing those results. And if I had tried to teach it now, it wouldn't be the same. Because last year I was 1 year into my business. I knew everything that it took to go from not having anything to running your dream business, 0 to 100. The steps were fresh in my mind, the exact path that I took, I put in that program. Where now I don't really remember as much because I'm more focused on things like how can I only take the tasks that I love and give my assistant the rest. Last year I didn't even have an assistant. How can I make the retreats even more activating? What courses do I want to add more bonus modules to? Where last year it was so much how to actually be in the energy of confidence with the business, how to call in your dream clients. It was so fresh in my mind, where that limiting belief that a lot of us say that we need more time, we need more experience, that actually would have blocked me from making the most beautiful course. So what is it in your life that you keep saying, I need more time, I need more experience, I need more qualifications before you actually do it? Because now is the best time. With inner work, life changes so quick where you forget. And when you're in that energy, like I swear when I'm the best coach for my students and private clients, it's when I'm actually doing what I am teaching. So for example, growing my business, dating, traveling the world, like that is really when I can give the best advice because I'm actually experiencing it. Here's another limiting belief. Okay, I hear this from a lot of my girls who are either in magnetically polarizing, my dark feminine energy course, or they're in the glow print. They want to be relationship coaches, but they're not in a relationship. And here's the thing. I'm going to share with you my own personal experience and then my advice as a coach. My best dating advice, best relationship advice have come from women who are single. Why? Because they are out of a relationship. They can see things so clearly and they're in the world of dating. They are current. They know exactly what is going on with men. They know exactly what is going on with dating apps. They know exactly the energy of dating. They give the best advice. And they're not in a relationship combined with someone else's energy constantly where they're able to be fully themselves. They can see relationships, they can see men, they can see other people so clearly. That's my personal opinion. Now, as a coach, what I would say is, have you experienced any experience, any wisdom, any trauma, any life-changing experiences in a relationship? Have you been in one? Okay, so if you have, you know one thing that someone else who has never been in a relationship or never been in a relationship like yours, you know one thing that they know. Have you ever had a toxic relationship that you've had to learn to leave? Now you have advice and you have wisdom to teach a woman who is in that situation. Have you had a wonderful relationship, but you knew deep down it's not aligned and you had to let the person go? Could you now teach people how to put yourself first and how to trust your intuition? There's so much, and this is what I tell my coaching students. Someone needs to hear what you have to say the way that you are going to say it. And there's someone out there right now, there's a woman who is 5 years behind you, 5 years behind your journey. If you're 22 right now, there's a teenager who's going, how do I even enter the dating world? You know how to do it. If you are 40, 50 years old, there is a 35-year-old that is maybe stuck in a marriage that is abusive or hurting her. Maybe you've been through a divorce and you know how to help her out. There's so much that we experience that is life-changing gold and wisdom for someone else. What's blown my mind so much is sometimes I'll say something in a vlog or I'll just interact with someone and you ladies will comment, Alexis, that activated me so much, even more than the teachings. Just you walking, and maybe you want to vlog, maybe you want to do something artistic. Your form of art is also a form of teaching. That's one thing that I've really come to learn this year. I love art, I love beauty, I love fashion, I love content creation, I love making videos. Did you ladies see my Japan reel on Instagram? I was not expecting to make that, but I just couldn't help capturing so much beauty in Tokyo that I was like, let's make a reel. That's one of my favorite forms of arts. I've been doing this for years, like since I was 13, making vlogs, making videos. It's just really fun for me, and it's also a form of healing. Your form of healing is also what someone else needs to be able to heal. You look more gorgeous than ever, Alexis. Ladies, I love you. My best hype girls, thank you. No way! Oh my gosh, I've been watching for over a year and never caught a live. My mindset has changed completely since joining your program. Thank you, Alexis. Happy birthday from England. My girl, what are the chances? I'm so happy that you are here. Thank you for sharing this, and I love that this timing works for you. I don't have a schedule with live streaming. I just kind of go whenever it feels good. Total feminine energy. Thank you, girl. I felt that you would drop a video today. This is so mind-blowing to me. You ladies say this all the time. Alexis, I had a feeling that you were making a video. I'm like, how do they know this? We are so connected in this community. No way, I made a live. Welcome, girl. I feel like I need you guys a little bit closer. The sun is setting right now, so it's gonna be a little bit blinding. Does anyone live in Singapore? Usually whenever I travel somewhere, I haven't posted on Instagram that I'm here yet, but whenever I travel somewhere, there's always one glow girl that says, Alexis, I live here. Please let me take you out for coffee or tea or lunch. Thank you so much, ladies. I love meeting you. I love seeing you in person. One of my favorite experiences this year was being in Barcelona. It was my first time in Europe and running into one of my beautiful glow girls on the street. I was vlogging like this with my sister and she's like, Alexis, and it was just so special. So I really hope that I get to run into some of you ladies again soon. It always makes my day. Yes. Ooh, Vietnam. Yes, Vietnam is on my list too. I won't be going this year, at least. Honestly, I don't know, because I didn't think that I was going to Qatar this year, but you ladies know the whole story, losing my phone in Qatar. But hey, it ended up working out for the best. Happy birthday from Miami. Love you, girl. Love you, Ty. Thank you. Oh, Miriam, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Yes. Chrissy. Okay, my girl. I love that idea. I love greenery so much. I can't wait to watch the vlog. Chrissy, I'm so happy that you're here, girl. I cannot wait to see you in book club. By the way, ladies, book club is live. We go live every fall. This is our second year doing book club and it's just so fun. There's literally like 2,000 women in it. We meet every month on Zoom through like November through March, and We read fantasy romance. It's just such a beautiful, safe sisterhood time. We have girl talk. We talk about the romance. Of course, we talk about the inner work. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted to host a book club that anyone was welcome to join who loved to read like I did, and also to inspire more women to open up that romantic, playful, feminine energy side. And every single meeting, when we do the book club, usually there's like 40, 50 women live on Zoom. We always talk about inner work. We're like, this character had some trauma, they're trauma bonding, and this is her shadow side coming to life, her dark feminine energy. It's just so fun. So if you want to join, you're so welcome to. And we're not meeting until the end of December, so you have plenty of time to catch up to the book that we're reading. We're currently reading Divine Rivals. It's so good. Christine, if you're still on this live stream, girl, I have so many highlights that I'm like, wait, can I share this in book club? I know Christine would love it. Oh, the romance is so good. Ah, Saram, happy birthday, girl. My birthday twin. Christine says, yes, please join the book club. The women there are brilliant. Yes, all of you ladies are just, like, you blow me away. You blow me away so much. The messages that you send me and the inner work that you do, I'm so grateful. Ah, I think this flag is Sweden. By the way, love from Sweden. Hi, Clara. I hope that's Sweden, girl. I'm not sure. I did Ancestry DNA, and I was always hesitant about it because I'm like, wait, is it bad for the government to have my DNA? But at the end of the day, I'm like, why would the government care so much about my DNA? Like, I just kind of let that limiting belief go. My siblings and I always did conspiracy theories, so that was always in the back of my mind. But anyways, I did Ancestry DNA, and I saw my results. It was so cool to see. So my mom's side of the family is mostly Norwegian, Swedish, from Denmark, and then my dad's side of the family is West African. So all the time I get asked, what is my ethnicity? No, I'm not Brazilian. No, I'm not Moroccan. That is the top two that I get. I am Norwegian and West African. And also I have some Irish in my blood. I was so excited. Happy birthday, girl from Australia. Steffi, thank you, girl. Oh my gosh, Australia. How do we join book club? It's on thefeminineglow.com. Scroll to the bottom of the homepage and you will see the link. Oh, Finland. Oh my gosh, girl, I'm so sorry. I need to study the flags a bit better. How beautiful. Some of my family is from Finland. This is so cool. What is your plan for the day? Thank you so much, Amy. So it is about 5 p.m. right now. This morning, what did I do? I woke up, I did a workout. It's so strange because I usually don't work out on vacation, but I've been feeling so inspired to be more active. I swear, ladies, my birthday month, something changes in me. Like I get more energy, more inspiration. It just changes so much. So I did a workout this morning, had a delicious breakfast, and then I went to the Singapore Botanical Gardens. Oh my gosh, I wish that I could show you guys now. My camera is dead because I was literally vlogging everything. It was a giant garden rainforest. It was one of the most beautiful things I've seen in my life. Just wait till the vlog comes out. I'm so excited to show you. I'll post some stories on Instagram too. So I went there for a few hours. It started raining. I was like, oh my gosh, my hair is just gonna get huge and my makeup, I need this to last because I knew I wanted to live stream. So I did that, and then I got an acai bowl, of course, and then I came and checked in here. I didn't know that this hotel is like a mall. There's a mall, there's a casino, there's a nightclub. I'm not a nightclub person, so I won't be going there, but it's huge. So I'm just going to go and explore after this live stream. I made some dinner reservations. There's a restaurant called Coma. My taxi driver said that Taylor Swift ate here, so I'm thinking, okay, it's gotta be good. I made these reservations weeks ago. I'm going to Lavo tomorrow, Coma tonight, and so what I did is last night when I got here, I didn't have anything planned. I went on TikTok, found some places that I want to go to, and made a rough draft of an itinerary. So there's so many things like Little India I want to go and explore. the hawker market. Did you ladies see Crazy Rich Asians? Because there's a night where they go to this outdoor food market. There's so much traditional street food that I'm so excited to try. So we'll be doing that on Sunday. And then what else? I think a beach here I might go and explore. But I really just want to go with the flow. That's my favorite vacation, is to accidentally stumble across a place or an activity and get lost there for a few hours. My retreat planner, Jamie, she's wonderful. She gave me this advice because she literally travels for a living. She said, the best thing that you can do when you travel, Alexis, is to just get lost. Get lost and explore, and it's true. Especially in Europe, oh my gosh, being there, it was so unreal. Ladies, I never thought I would be able to travel like this. Never, ever, ever. And this year, I believe I am going to 7 new countries total. And I was getting so emotional on the vlog because I was like, is this real life? Like, sometimes I see this with my business students a lot. You wake up one day and it just hits you like, this is everything that I've been praying for. It takes a while to kind of feel it in the moment when it's happening, but I promise you, if you are doing inner work, if you are waking up every day and you are making every day the best, if you are connected to your feminine energy and living with an open heart and an open mind, your life is going to change. Like, it can't not change. You make different decisions, you attract different people, different opportunities. It's like the butterfly effect. You could take a traditional path that's using logic, waking up, every day is the same, following the rules of the world, or you can say, what else is available? How can I expand my mind? What risks can I take? How can I be bold? How can I live outside of the norm? How can I stretch my rubber band? You will always receive a path of life that is not normal. Like, it is so far from normal. It is so full of abundance and excitement. And so anyways, what I was saying is, I just cannot believe the traveling opportunities. God is so good and I'm so grateful, but Europe really blew me away. I've never before walked on streets that were made of cobblestone and saw like art on the wall next to me, heard church bells, and it was just so mind-blowing to be there. And my sister and I, when we were there together, we just got lost in the streets. That's how I met one of my subscribers. I was just getting lost in the street. It's like, oh, hi, how are you? The best opportunities come when you're lost, especially if you feel life is directionless right now. I promise you, every time you hit rock bottom or you feel stuck, it is because you are on the verge of unlocking something wonderful. But you have to hit that rock bottom to get shaken out of the old identity and say no more. No more of this job, no more of this relationship. Otherwise, you're too comfortable. And so if you feel stuck, your soul is probably stirring and saying something else is coming. And it is so beautiful when that happens. I've had plenty of these moments, and always on the other side, it was quitting my job that I hated and starting this business, not having to be on Medicare anymore, having peace, not being in a relationship that I felt was not aligned, moving to Dubai. Like, right before that, even launching the retreats, I get this before launching courses too. It's like something is stuck. That is because your life force energy is about to come to life and create something new, whether it's a decision or an actual product that you create, a relationship that you have. So don't get discouraged if you have that feeling of being stuck or directionless. If you're at rock bottom, I'm careful to say this, but if you're at rock bottom, it is a beautiful thing, because now you don't have the safety net of the comfort of your old identity, that you get to literally change your life and level up. So I just get so excited about it because I see it every single day with you ladies, with my students. So I know that it's possible. Okay, Steffi, I cannot believe that you're saying this. I saw Astrid out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, who commented this? Oh, I just watched Crazy Rich Asians the other day, or the other night, and thought Alexis would love Astrid. So crazy. Astrid is my favorite movie character that has ever existed. To me, that is the epitome of divine feminine energy. Her grace, her beauty, her love for humans, her classiness, her savageness. Like, oh, I need her to be in the magnetically polarizing program, and maybe we can do a lesson together. That would be my dream. If you have not seen Crazy Rich Asians, it's my favorite movie in the world. That's why we're in Singapore. Please watch it, because Astrid is the embodiment of divine feminine energy. So she finds out, actually, I don't even want to spoil it. Let's just say that what happens to her in the movie, the way she handles it, that is how you handle situations in life with feminine energy. And also be powerful and like be in your dark feminine energy. But unfortunately, I see this on TikTok a lot. Feminine energy is such a popular topic today, which I love. I love that women are hearing about it. The one thing is, dark feminine energy, the way that it's taught and talked about is different than what I truly believe it is. Of course, everyone has their own opinions, but for me, dark feminine energy means a waking up of your life force energy. It means becoming magnetically polarizing. It means clearing that block in your throat that stops you from speaking your truth. It means activating your inner turn on, your sensuality, your confidence to fully show up authentically, to not hide parts of yourself, to be that woman that's just vibrating at such a high level of magnetism that men, money, opportunities, friendships, everything comes to you so easily. So easily. It always blows my mind in the courses in magnetically polarizing. This is the testimony that I hear from my students. Alexis, I've started receiving so much money. I attracted a provider partner. My job is paying me more. How is this happening? It's because now these women are transforming to turn on their life force energy. What do I talk about in my money trainings? Money loves women in life force energy. Why? Because she will multiply it. And when she's able to hold it because she feels worthy to receive, she's also going to create more of it. So money loves that. And so when you are swimming in this life force energy, you can't help it. Like, sometimes I do things for fun and I'm like, wait, I didn't know that I would get paid for this. For example, vlogging on YouTube, craziest thing. And another example, reading books. I love reading. I put them on my Amazon storefront link with some of my favorite books, and every month I get a check from Amazon. So what can you do that swimming in your life force energy, combined with your passion, combined with what your heart is telling you to do, what can you bring to life? What can you create? But anyways, what I was saying about Astrid is she's just so classy, and dark feminine energy to me, it's not manipulative. It's not mean. It's empowered. It's mysterious. It's raw, and it's very, very powerful. It's also very, very potent. So it's less talking. It's more in your energy. Like I, I am so careful saying this on YouTube because I've said it before and people are like, are you telling us not to speak up? No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, do you have to? What if there was another way that instead of using your mouth, you use your energy to get exactly what you desire? Every time you do this, if you're in a relationship, just do this. Start turning on your life force energy. It will change your life. So yeah, if you're not in magnetically polarizing yet, I highly recommend it if you want to wake up your life force energy. And especially my business owners, they love that program combined with my business courses, because the business inner work plus the life force inner work, it's like, okay, you can have any life that you want, and it becomes very, very easy. I wish that we could have a movie night, like a Glow Girls movie night. Mamma Mia would be on the list. Crazy Rich Asians would be on the list. One of my favorite movies is Jumping the Broom. I just love this movie. It's not so much like examples of feminine, masculine energy, although the couple, I would say, do they have healthy feminine and masculine energy in Jumping the Broom? Yes, towards the end. There is some unhealthy masculine and feminine energy, which we all have. I think the movie does a beautiful job at capturing it, but I just love the energy of that movie. It's a romantic comedy. It's so cute. There's another movie that I love. I love like romantic comedies. I love feel-good movies. A lot of friends growing up, they used to tell me, how come you don't like horror movies, Alexis? I was never allowed to watch them growing up, but when I did, when I was older, I left with like this low, icky feeling, and I do not like it. I feel like horror movies are such a low vibration. Dramas are also usually a low vibration. Like any movies where someone dies or there's like cancer, yes, sometimes they can bring out emotions that we connect to, and I have connected with them a lot. But for me, I think, why watch those movies? Why take my energy to a low level when that's not my default? Do I want it to be my default? And I wonder if horror movies have a vibration that if you're also at that low vibration, you might connect to it better at certain moments. It's something that I wonder about because I do not like it at all. What's the movie title again? Jumping the Broom. I cannot think of one of my favorite movies. It's Crazy Rich Asians and this one that is like my favorite movie in the world. Why can I not think of it? It has Kevin Hart. It has I'm like totally blanking. Let me see what this movie is. Think Like a Man. This is so, oh my gosh, okay. Think Like a Man, Act Like a Woman. Ladies, if you have not seen this movie, you need to watch it. It is such a feel-good movie, and it's based off of the book by Steve Harvey, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Woman, which when I was in my super personal development phase, this book I read, and it's really great for relationships. But the movie, oh, it's the best actors. It's so funny. It's so romantic. There's two. There's Think Like a Man and then Think Like a Man 2 in Las Vegas, my hometown. So they're really, really good. And there's a lot of feminine, masculine energy dynamics in there. I've even broken down the dynamics on TikTok because I just love it so much. Like, for example, I think Lauren is her name that is dating the chef in the movie. She has very strong masculine energy, and it's beautiful. That's why she's so successful in her corporate job. But in her relationship, it's like a rock. And masculine energy to masculine energy, it repels. It's like the two opposite ends of a magnet. If both are positive, they're going to repel. So if she's always in her masculine energy, she's going to repel him. He kept trying to go towards her, but it's like there's this shield right here. And if masculine energy cannot feel you, what it feels like to them is hitting a rock. And so I love how the movie shows the masculine feminine energy dynamic. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's really, really good. And I think, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I talk about in Master Your Feminine Energy with the polarity. It's really, really good. Other examples, there's a woman who mothers her man. I'm like, okay, let's get into Master Your Feminine Energy. Can I give them this program? There's so much in there that explains feminine, masculine energy beautifully. So it's one of my favorite movies. Even before I became a coach, that was my favorite movie, and now I'm seeing why. It just all comes together. I feel like your passion and your purpose, it's always so clear, but it's hard to see it until you've done inner work. When I did inner work and I stopped caring what people thought, I got out of what the world taught me and actually asked Alexis, what do you believe? Is this truly your belief, or is it a limiting belief? The best thing, I talked about this on a previous live stream. You ladies said this is one of your favorite live streams ever. Thank you so much. Let me get the name of it for you. It was Inner Work Blind Spots, why certain desires feel blocked and how to overcome. I'll put the link in this live stream for you. So anyways, I was talking about how limiting beliefs, how you can know if it's a limiting belief. Ask yourself, does this belief hold true for every single person in the world? So maybe the limiting belief is there are no, I use this example too much. Let me think of another one. I can't get my dream body. This is the weight that I'm going to be at forever. Or another one that I hear is, this is how long my hair can be. It will never grow past this length. Okay, is that belief true for every single person in the world or just you? If other people are breaking that belief, it means that it is a limiting belief that you have. It is not an absolute truth. That excites me so much because, for example, my hair used to be a lot shorter and I would always think, oh, this is the most that it could grow. It's just because of my genetics. But then I saw other women who had similar ethnicity, similar hair to me. I'm like, wait, that's not their belief because look at their hair. It's down to here. When I got rid of that limiting belief, my eyes started opening and I started saying, oh, I'm actually choosing this belief. And then when my eyes started opening, I felt more inspired. This is what I mean when your path going the traditional route will go from here to here, the butterfly effect, how you start going along the path of your dream life. I started getting ideas such as, okay, maybe I can look into keratin treatments. Maybe I will start taking fish oil vitamins. I talked with my mom and said, Mom, I really want to grow my hair. And randomly one day, I am meeting my mom for a dinner, and one of her friends who is an esthetician there and is also a hair something, like hair doctor. She says to me, she's like, oh, I have this scalp massager. This will really help circulate the blood. Your mom told me that you want to grow your hair. Those words, I want to grow my hair, wouldn't have come out of my mouth if I didn't first recognize this is a limiting belief, that my hair can only stay this length. Once I saw that and I started sharing with other people, I started opening my eyes, doing more research, all of these tools started unlocking for me. I started being able to see them. The crazy thing is, the tools are there all along, but you cannot see them until you do the inner work to open up your eyes and realize this is a belief that I'm choosing. The tools were there. I started using them, started taking fish oil, getting good trims, getting just taking more time with detangling, scalp massages, and my hair has grown like crazy. I think this is the longest that it's ever been. It's so short when it's curly, but when it's straight, you can't even see it on the screen. It's so long. Every time I straighten it, people are like, did you get extensions? I'm like, no, this is just how curly hair works. But I'm talking about hair, but I'm also talking about every single aspect of your life. Like, what belief are you choosing? The income, okay, here's one that I tell my money students in the Gold Vault. The income you have, you are choosing it. What you are going to make on Friday or at the end of this month, you chose that income. You have a rubber band capacity that has said, this is all the income that I can hold. Even if you don't actively think that you are choosing it, subconsciously you're choosing it. This is why inner work is essential, because when you do inner work, you start to see the subconscious. And how you see the subconscious is through the beliefs that come out of your mouth, through the daily activities that you're choosing. Master Your Feminine Energy would be a good place to start if you are first beginning your inner work journey. If you've already done that, or if you've been on this channel for a while, I would ask your heart, what is the next area of inner work? If it's relationships and life force energy, magnetically polarizing would be beautiful, deep inner work. If it's money inner work, I would take a look at the Gold Vault. If you want to be a coach, the Glow Print. You want to start your dream business, Divine and Aligned. There's so much inner work, plus so much content I have here on YouTube, where there is no reason that you should not be living a life that you don't love. Life is way, way, way too short. And it is so, 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 so possible for you. Life changes so quick. I would also remind yourself too that what you think life is going to be, shorten that time, shorten the timeline. Because also, okay, I had talked about this at a retreat. I think it was the Greece retreat. I was doing a Pilates class one day. This was years ago when I was a teenager. I was doing a Pilates class, and at that time, when I would go to the gym by myself, I would do planks and I would hold them for 30 seconds. 28 seconds in, I would be shaking. I'm like, oh my gosh, when's the 30 seconds up? Guess what happens? I go to a Pilates class, it's a mat Pilates class, and the instructor says, okay, you're gonna hold a plank for, I think it was like 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes. I was like, what? I can barely do 30 seconds. But guess what? When I was on the floor holding that plank, 30 seconds came and went. I'm like, okay, no big deal. A minute came and went. I'm like, okay, great. Honestly, at about a minute and a half, I started shaking. But I started thinking, I'm like, wait, how come I've never been able to hold a plank for a minute and 30 seconds until this instructor just gave me a rubber band of a minute and a half, where before I was giving myself a rubber band of 30 seconds. You are doing this in your life for any area that you feel lack. If you do not have your dream income, it's because you've made your rubber band here. If you don't have your dream life yet, if your timeline doesn't look like, well, I want to be careful with saying this because God is the one that chooses your timeline. But if you are not receiving the opportunities and experiences in your life, could it be that your rubber band is too tight? Do you maybe need to stretch it? I have a YouTube video. I don't know which one it is off the top of my head, but quantum physics is the deep inner work that you're gonna need. That is some of my favorite inner work that is inside of the Gold Vault program. I also have some videos on YouTube talking, talking about quantum physics. But when I started realizing that I could play with the reality that I was living out, I'm like, whoa, I'm never going back. Quantum physics, an example of it, let me try to think of an actual example. Okay, let's just use the example of hosting a retreat. So I knew last year I wanted to host a retreat. It was November. I'm telling you, ladies, November is always such a special month. Last November, I thought I want to host a retreat, but I didn't have the experience. I didn't have the knowledge. Maybe the old version of me would have taken a year to do it. But because I understand quantum physics and I realize time does not, I'm looking at these clouds moving in. It's about to get completely dark. Time does not move linear. Where we think time moves like this, time actually moves like this. And so when I started seeing, oh, if I'm telling myself it's going to take a year to plan the retreat, my body will take a year to plan it. But what if I decided, you know what, rather than 12 months, 3 months is when I'm going to do it? And I did. New ideas started coming to me. Rather than planning it myself, let's hire a retreat planner. That's exactly what I did. The Hawaii retreat came to life 3 months later in February. There's just so much beauty in inner work that I could literally talk about it all day. Literally all day. Guys, let me show you these clouds right now. It's crazy. I guess I won't be going out tonight at the garden. It's so dark. In the city. It's really beautiful though because it never rains in Dubai except for that crazy flooding that we had like a few months ago. So I've been praying for rain and here we are. You ladies know rain means so much to me because I asked God for a sign. Please God, make it rain when there was not a cloud in the sky. It was 90 degrees in the Vegas summer. I was like, please God, if I should quit my job today, give me a sign, make it rain. And it started raining 10 minutes later. So I can't believe it's raining on my birthday. That's so nice. I was also so scared that day quitting my job. I think when I say it, it sounds very easy. It was so scary. Even at that time, finding my voice to go to my boss and say I'm putting in my 2 weeks, like I was shaking. I was at the hostess stand like, when should I go and talk to them? I don't know. And I only had 2 coaching clients at the time. I didn't know if this business would work. I was just doing what I loved, but I felt so much peace. I felt God saying, I've got you. Trust me. Leave the comfort of your job. And thank God I did. Because I think to myself, I was like, oh, yay, $350 a week. I was only working part-time and also having some modeling jobs to make up for the rest of the income. But I remember, I think the first time I had woken up and made $350 in my sleep, I was like, why did I stay at that job for so long? I need to help other people who are not running their dream business or not living their dream life, because like once you see what is available in life, there is no going back. That's why I'm also really grateful for the internet, because other women have showed up and they've showed me through their life and through their opportunities what is available. And so I really hope that I can do that too, and just inspire and also help you with the steps, and just know that it is possible. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, ladies, for all the sweet birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Hey, Alexis, tips on becoming more disciplined. I'm really struggling to get out of a rut. I'm going no sugar for 2 weeks to see how I feel as well, but I can feel really low energy. Okay, beautiful question. So tips on discipline. You know what makes me really, really disciplined is being angry. This is why I love this space and this community, because there's a lot online that says feminine energy does not get angry. Okay, anger is good, healthy anger. And God even talks about this in the Bible, not being easily angered, but righteous anger. And so when I notice that I'm in a rut, usually what I've been doing is not eating healthy, not taking action on my goals, and not doing things that make my body feel like a garden and like a temple. Excuse me. And so I use that anger of being in the rut to say, okay, we don't have the dream body that we want. We don't have the energy that we want. We are angry right now. Like, this is what I say to myself. I'm angry that I have not been taking care of myself, and I use that anger to now go and pour into the gym, eating right. If you are going through a breakup, or if you have like a job that you don't love, or a family situation that's really rough, use that anger, because I swear there's no one more powerful. I love this in my business students. Everyone in there who is going through a breakup or has gone through a breakup, their business takes off like this because they're using that energy to fuel their discipline and to fuel their level up. So give yourself a villain arc. We talk about this in Magnetically Polarizing, becoming the conscious villain. I miss you ladies in that program, by the way. Also, what I would do is I would check out my recent live stream on masculine energy, how to have healthy masculine energy, because that's going to help give you the guidelines for how to have structure. I talk about my own structure, how I use my own masculine energy, and that really, really helps my feminine energy to stay balanced. So that discipline, yes. I think I also have a YouTube video just on discipline. Okay, let me link both of these for you guys, or for you ladies. Inner work blind spots. Oh gosh, I hope this doesn't end the live stream. I just tried to edit my video. Okay, let me just make a note. Add in inner work blind spots and masculine energy video. I will look for you, my girl, and see if I have a video on discipline. I lose track of how many videos I have on YouTube, because I also have to remember what I put in the courses, so there's so much. Discipline. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Hi, Alexis. I have a toxic older sister and I can't handle her anymore. Can you help me about this? Yes, so my girl, I also have had toxic family members too, and I completely understand. One of my good friends has a toxic sister, and it's really interesting to see that dynamic because I've never experienced that. What I would do and what I've seen her do, she does such a wonderful job. You have to get so strong in your boundaries. And if someone is toxic, if you can, go no contact. No contact means no more energy. They're not getting any of your energy, you're not getting any of their energy. Because what's happening right now is every time you talk about them, you speak with them, you interact with them, there's an energy exchange. And it feels toxic because you're absorbing some of that energy. How can you put up a physical block to no longer have to spend time with her, or spend as little time as possible? And then another thing too is I don't think I've ever said this on YouTube, but I know I've talked about this in the courses. Be so conscious of what's coming out of your mouth. If you have a toxic family member and you're constantly talking about them to other people, they're so toxic, they do this, you're feeding in that energy and it's keeping that toxic loop. It's actually giving them so much power and so much energy because they're constantly taking up room in your subconscious, and they're going to feel more powerful to you. So zip it when it comes to talking about toxic family members, unless it's with a coach, with a therapist. Sometimes you need to vent, totally get that. But don't talk about it so much where your brain thinks that's your normal reality, because it's not. So those are some of my tips for you. There was one more that I wanted to say. If it comes to me, I'll let you know, girl. But I'm so sorry to hear that, and hopefully there's some inner work that can happen in her life. I also feel toxic family members, it's so hard because they are hurting. Like, if I think about it, there's something in them that is addicted to a toxic cycle. Why are they addicted to it? Because they experienced it. So having that empathy and that love for them is also important. Ooh, okay. Do you have any advice or comments on running a business with your romantic partner? Is it something you'd strongly avoid, or is there a way to navigate it? I don't see this spoken about anywhere. So remember what we talked about earlier? Limiting beliefs. This is a limiting belief. You can absolutely run your dream business, a beautiful business, with your romantic partner. The question is, does this feel aligned for you? So you've got to ask your body. So I can't tell you yes or no here, but I can give you some advice on how to connect to your body. What I would do is I would sit at night, I would get into a very relaxed, meditative space, and I would visualize what it would look like to run your business with your partner. And now I want you to observe your body. How does it feel? If you feel instantly like some butterflies here, not good. If you feel a tightness in your body, if you feel, so how I describe it, especially in Master Your Feminine Energy, how you can know something is not aligned, does it feel heavy like an anchor, like an invisible anchor is pulling you down? That means it's not aligned and there's a bit of anxiety in there. If you feel light, if you feel at peace, that's a very good sign, girl, because God will give you absolute peace when something is aligned. Want to know if you should leave a relationship? Do you feel at peace? If you're feeling, so I've had a lot of clients talk about this with businesses. They don't know if the name is aligned. They don't know if they're really in integrity in certain areas. I will always remind them, if you do not feel peace, it's a no. Because God will not give you confusion and chaos. And that's exactly what's happening internally when you do not feel at peace. So if you don't feel that, it's not from God and it's not aligned. So that is my tip for you. I also want to add this too, that if this is aligned for you, it could be the most wonderful experience. Imagine how much he could support the masculine energy side, you could support the feminine energy side. Like, I think that would be so fun. I see so much for you. I really have a good feeling about it, but trust your body. Personally for me, okay, I change my mind all the time, but personally for me right now, there's no desire to go into business with a partner. I love running my own business, but I'm also very independent when it comes to my business. I love my masculine energy when it comes to running my business. I love this community. It may be one day like my future husband will be a part of the live streams and retreats and stuff. But right now, I wouldn't create a business with my partner. I don't have capacity to run another business right now. I already have the Feminine Glow and Celeste Wear. But that's just my personal thing. You know what, even to give you an example, I used to tell myself, because studying business in college, they would always say, be so careful going into business with family and friends. And so for the longest time, this was a limiting belief. Don't go into business with family or friends. And then about 6 months ago now, I just had it so on my heart. I was thinking, I want to hire one of my best friends, Andy. I really want to hire her. She was looking for a job and I needed someone to be the creative director and my assistant for Celeste Wear. And so I prayed about it. I felt good. I went and talked with her. I said, Andy, would you like this position? She was like, oh my gosh, yes. Now she is my creative director for Celeste Wear and just running the business so beautifully. Like, if you ladies order a robe or a pajama set, she packaged it and makes it so cute. So I realized this was such a limiting belief. Like, what if I had always thought, don't go into business with family or friends, don't hire them? First of all, my best friend wouldn't have what she feels is her dream job. And I don't know if I would be doing this live stream. I would have to be thinking, Celeste Wear, how can I take care of the orders, the marketing, the Instagram? Like, there's so many limiting beliefs. And when you question them, that is when life gets better. It's scary to question them though, because it's like that safety net, cutting it. There's a risk of falling. But it's like Alice in Wonderland. You're gonna fall into another dimension and it's going to be your dream life. So it's always worth it to question those limiting beliefs. OMG, I'm smiling so much. Thank you so much. Girl, you are welcome, and keep me updated how the business goes if you and your husband decide to do it. Ooh, Our business is an Airbnb business. Okay, love. Such queens in this community. Yes, we have so many, like such a diverse community. We have Airbnb owners, we have hairdressers, we have um, people who create and sell paintings, we have women who run childcare centers, women who are coaches now, just so much. And I'm just so grateful. Like you ladies are my dream soul sisters. So thank you for being here. And ladies, I am going to end the live stream here. I cannot believe that it has already been an hour. Where does time go with you? Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for celebrating my birthday with me. I cannot wait to have the Singapore vlog out for you. And there are about less than 48 hours left of our annual birthday sale. So if you have been wanting to join a program for a while, now is the absolute best time. Thank you so much, ladies, for being here. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.